A stunned look still on his face, came around the side of the car and stepped onto the curb. He walked with the casual stride of an athlete, a man with dark hair and dark eyes peculiarly slanted downward to give his face a somewhat oriental look. The tropical suit he'd put on at 6:45 that morning had already wilted. It resembled an insulted dish rag. "Where is it?" he asked the patrolman.
"Upstairs, apartment 6B. My partner's in the hall outside. Lady's in the lobby with the doorman there. Came home and found the spouse dead."
The lady was a tall brunette, her hair cut in the wedge an ice skating star had made famous, looking fresh and cool in a cotton print dress and high-heeled pumps. Her face was narrow, almost lupine, dominated by startlingly green eyes and a wide mouth. She had been crying. Her eyes still glistened with tears, and mascara was running down her cheeks. Carella hesitated before approaching her. This was the part he hated. This was the part that was always most difficult. He took a deep breath. "I'm Detective Carella," he said, 87th Squad. "I'm sorry, ma'am, but I have to ask you some questions." "That's all right," she said. Her voice was low and throaty. She seemed numb as she blinked back the tears and nodded. "Can you tell me your husband's name, please?" "Jeremiah Newman." "And your name?" Ann Newman." "I understand you came home to—" "Yes." "When was that, Mrs. Newman?" "Just before I called the police." "What time was that?" "Around 8:30. "And you were coming home, did you say?" "Yes." "Do you work nights?" No. I've been away. I came here directly from the airport." "Away where?" "Los Angeles. I caught the red-eye last night at 10:30 and was supposed to get here at 6:30 this morning. But the plane was late, and we didn't land till almost 7:30. "Is that when you left the airport?" "As soon as I had picked up my luggage, yes." "And came immediately here?" "Yes." "When you went upstairs, was the door locked?" "Yes." "Did you touch anything in the apartment?" "Nothing." "Not even the telephone?" "I called from downstairs in the lobby. I couldn't have stayed in that apartment another minute." The apartment was a malodorous oven. The moment the detectives opened the door, they were assailed with a blast of heat and an accompanying stench that caused them to back off at once. Covering their noses with their handkerchiefs, they moved into the apartment as though it were the lair of a foul, fire-breathing dragon and walked directly into the living room. The dead man lay on his back on the rug, his body cavities, tissues, and blood vessels bloated with gas, the skin on his hands, face, and throat, where it showed in the open neck of his bathrobe, discolored a brown that was almost black. The internal gaseous pressure had protruded his lips and forced his tongue out between his lips. His eyes were bulging, his nose had bled, and the blood was now caked beneath his nostrils and on his upper lip, where it had merged with a greenish fluid. He smelled a bacterial invasion and vomited stomach contents and expelled fecal matter. "Jesus, let's open some windows," Kling said. "Not till the techs get here." "Then how about the air conditioner?" "The ME will want the temperature the way we found it." "So what do we do?" "Nothing." There was, in fact, nothing they could do till the rest of the team arrived. It was almost a full hour before the mobile laboratory technicians finally dusted the apartment for latent prints, but even then Carella would not open any of the windows till the medical examiner got there. The assistant ME, who'd been stuck in traffic on his way uptown, got there at 20 minutes past 10. He winced when he stepped into the apartment, and then automatically checked the thermostat on the wall and said to Carella, "If this thing's right, the temperature in